What in the F word is good, YouTube? We are back. We're back with a different video. Another video. A good video today. Good for you newbies. So, without further ado, let me get stuck into it. So, what is this video about? Well, if you clicked on this video, you will know that this is about a fair value gap. And what is a fair value gap? So, let me get into it. Fair value gap is an easy concept. So we're not going to start on the charts. I'm going to draw it out for you first, and then we'll get into the charts, and then I will give you guys some homework for tonight. So anyway, what does a fair value gap look like? I'll just draw it out for you quickly. So a fair value gap is a 3 candlestick pattern. No more, no less. It is a 3 candlestick pattern. So here, and then just say our wicks, just that whistle, did you hear that? Damn. Let's just say a wick there, a wick there. Whoops, that's an ugly looking wick. Wick there, big wick up here, wick here, then a wick here. Alright, so this is our 3 candlestick pattern. Here is where our fair value gap is. So in this price range, there is a gap. So what a fair value gap, okay, let me mark it out. So right here, from the first candles for a bullish one, sorry, from the first candle's top wick to the third candle's bottom wick, that gap there is a fair value gap in this price range. Right, I'll go over that one more time. So, in the 3 candlestick pattern, whoops, I don't know if that's bad, but it is from the top of this first candlestick's wick to the bottom of the next of the third candlestick's wick. So from here to here. That is our bullish example. Alright, take a photo, draw it out. I will give you a second to do that. Easy, that's enough time. Alright, so what is not a fair value gap then? So this right here would not be a fair value gap. If this candle's wick here went down to here, and this candlestick's wick went to here, can you see? There is no gap in this price action. All orders have been filled in here. There is no fair value gap. Do you get that? No, there has to be a gap within the top wick from this top wick of the fair value gap of the first candle to the bottom wick of the third candle's wick. Easy enough? You've got that? Sweet. Alright, now let's get into a bearish example. Alright. Boom. 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 It is literally the same. So, boom. Oh, what is that? Okay, so we go boom, 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 say boom, and then boom, boom. Doesn't matter the size of the wicks or anything, as long as there is a gap in there. So anyway, for this one, it is from the bottom of the first candle's wick to the top of the third candle's wick. So, from the bottom of the first candle to the top of the third candle, where there is this imbalanced price range. It's literally the same. It is as simple as it is said. And why would there not be a fair value? Fair value gap can be any sizes as well. It can't be, you can sometimes you can get fair value gaps that are literally this size. Set down to here, say up to there. Fair value gaps can also be tiny, even smaller than that. Anyway, that is the bearish example. Let me show you what isn't a fair value gap for those that are still struggling. So if these wicks overlap each other, so if the wick from the first candle and the wick from the third candle overlap, there is no gap in price. Therefore, no. So if we go from the bottom of the wick to the top of this one, doesn't work. Get that? Easy, simple. Any questions? Oh, you guys can hear me? No questions? Easy. Alright. Now let's get into the charts and try to find some fair value gaps. You can look at these on any time frame as well. Alright. Before I get into it, where can you see fair value gaps in just this bit of price range? Let me know how many you can see. Give you a minute. Sweet. Alright. Our first one. Our 3 candlestick pattern. 1, 2, 3. From the bottom, for the bearish example, from the bottom of this candle to the top of this candle. Boom. That is our imbalanced price range. Fair value gap number 1. Number 2. There we go. Another one here. So sometimes there isn't any wicks, but from the top of the body of this candle to from the bottom of that candle to the top wick of this candle, there is another fair value gap. Sorry, I should probably make that there. Sorry, so less confusing. There. You get that? Let's find some more examples. Let's find a bullish example, sorry. Here we go. Here's the smaller one. From the top of this wick to the bottom of this wick, there is another fair value gap. Another bullish example. From the top of this wick to the bottom of this wick. So easy. So freaking easy. Alright. Now let me find another bit of price range. Alright, that is. Let's give us some challenge. Alright, there is a bullish and a bearish example in here. You only need to find one of each. Should be actually. Yeah, we'll give you that. Where are they? Pause the video and have a look, because I'm just going to get straight into it. Example number 1. Bullish example. Boom. Bullish fair value gap. Where's the bearish one? Oh, I wonder where. Boom to boom. You can find these across any time frames. I'm on the 3 minute, the 5 minute, here to here. Easy. The 1 hour. Easy. Here to here. 4 hour. Here to here. Every single time frame you look on, there will be fair value gaps. There should be no issues with trying to find a fair value gap. Easy as. I'm going to go over it one more time. The fair value gap is a 3 candlestick pattern. Right? Sorry, I should have said that at the start of this video. Make sure you're writing all of this down. If you haven't, go back over the video, draw it yourself, write it out. So yeah. From the top, the bottom of the first candlestick to the top of the third candlestick is the fair value gap. Example, where what would not be a fair value gap? Right here, from the bottom do it, sorry, from the top. Okay, so this would be a bullish example. From the top to the bottom, there's no gap in there. But for the correct one, from the bottom to the top, get that? Easy. That should be easy enough. There should be no struggles with that now. You should be able to understand that. So there is the fair value gap. What it's used for is can be a magnet for price, just like liquidity. But I'm not going to confuse you guys with that now. This is just going to be a quick and easy video, and you can see what price does. Price will either respect the fair value gap or inverse it. Personally, I trade off inverse fair value gaps, so I will explain them in a different video, but that is how you identify a fair value gap. For your guys' homework tonight, I want you to go onto the markets, and I want you to find 10 fair value gaps across 5 different time frames. I want you to mark them out. I want you to take screenshots and photos of them, and I want you to do it until you know what a fair value gap looks like on the back of your hand. I want you to be like this, okay, boom, ran a bit of, boom, fair value gap there, boom, one there, boom, one there. I want you to be like, boom, boom, boom. You can just spot them out instantly. You have no struggles with it. If you're in the learning stage of trading, you want to be just boom, 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 smashing them out. You can just see it. You spot it. Boom, fair value gap. Boom, fair value gap. Boom, fair value gap. You just know it. It's like your second nature. So, with that, make sure you mark them out. I want you to journal this whole video. Journal every bit of it. I want you to go across 5 different time frames. Find 10 fair value gaps. If you want to be an A++ student, keep going until you find multiple fair value gaps. But with that being said, good luck with your homework, and yeah, if you want to join the Discord, send some photos into the chat. I can look at your fair value gaps. I can see if they are fair value gaps or what you can improve on. But if you've struggled with anything in this video, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll try my best to help you out. So that being said, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.